Rescue crews in the North Atlantic are up against a tight deadline now to locate a submersible that disappeared near the Titanic wreck site. This first disappeared back on Sunday.
And there is still hope for finding the 5 people on board, but they are set to run out of oxygen this morning. Doug Luzader joins us now from Washington on the frantic search efforts going on. Doug, good morning.
Good morning. The Coast Guard's been providing updates through the course of the morning, indicating that there are a couple of remote-operated vehicles that have been launched now, one of which apparently made it down to the ocean floor, but no sign yet of that Titan submersible. Over the forbidding waters far into the Atlantic Ocean, aircraft continue their search patterns looking for any signs of life. And sensitive sonar buoys linked to P-3 surveillance planes have heard more suspicious sounds coming from below the surface.
Several P-3 flights have heard noises as yesterday, and we put assets there. We relocated assets immediately.
Assets including surface ships and remotely operated vehicles in a desperate attempt to find Titan, the submersible bound for the wreck of the Titanic that disappeared with 5 people on board and 96 hours of air, set to run out today. Those overheard sounds could be signs of life, survivors following protocols to bang on the hull, or they could be something else.
I can tell you from my experience with acoustics that there are sounds by biologics that sound man-made to the untrained ear, but I can assure you that the people listening to these tapes are trained.
But even if the sounds are coming from Titan, distinguishing it from other objects could be extremely difficult.
It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. It's just one of many lumps that could be imaged down there on the sea floor.
And at some point, this rescue mission could turn into a recovery effort.
We're not there yet, but if we continue to search, potentially we could be at that point. But again, we're not there yet.
Not there yet, and even though we've made a lot of this deadline for the air supply, this is just an estimate. If the estimate is accurate, the air supply actually ran out earlier this morning, but it's certainly possible that it may last longer than expected. Back to you guys.